So the Anti-Pasta lady is taking TikTok by storm. On the 4th of July, this lady got kicked out of the Cookout. Let her tell it.
My son just opened the door and gave me a hug and said, "It's okay, Mom, it's not your fault." I don't normally post things like this, but I am absolutely humiliated. And I can't. Like, I had to hold it together for the 15 or 20-minute drive home because I didn't want the kids to be, like, completely, like, upset. So I was invited to a 4th of July party the other day by my son's best friend's mother. And I thought it was possibly like a family party or just like a neighborhood party or something, because it's like a road in the woods kind of thing where they're at the end, and then her mother and her uncle and then like a couple other houses. But I don't know anybody. I'm new to this area. I just moved 1,000 miles away to be here. And so I made an antipasto salad, like this big gorgeous salad, and I asked, is there anything you want me to bring? Thank you so much. I was so gracious. I kept reiterating that. Thank you so much for like inviting me. I don't know anybody here, like and I get there and the kids get out and I grab the antipasto and I brought one beer with me because I was only going to drink one beer because I don't know, like I have kids to drive home. Honestly, never been treated like this before, and I can't like imagine like having a party at your house and treating a guest like this, even if like maybe it was a surprise. I don't know. So I walk into the house with my son's friend's mom, and I'm carrying the salad and I have my beer, and I just wanted to put the salad down and chat and introduce myself to everybody. And I guess the homeowner's name is Stasia, and her husband, I don't even know who he was. He walked by me kind of angry and like ignored me, but I was like trying to introduce myself to everybody. And her uncle, my son's friend's mom's uncle and mother were there, and they were the ones doing the fireworks, and they had like 500 rounds. And I'm just chatting, not even 5 minutes in the door, and somebody walks in the house and is like, "Are you going to introduce yourself to somebody? Like, it's really rude to walk into somebody's house and not introduce yourself." He's absolutely flipping out outside about some stranger. And I was like so confused. I looked like a deer caught in headlights because I thought I was invited. And even the mother that like invited me, she was like, "What in the world?" Like, I mentioned that she was coming. Like, okay. So, and I was like, "I'm really sorry. I don't even know whose house this is." And the girl goes, "Exactly. You shouldn't be in here." And I was like, okay. So I walk outside, and when I get out on the porch, the girl Stasia I introduced myself to, it wouldn't even look at me. She turned herself looking away on the porch, and there's all these people just angrily looking at me and like nasty. And one guy was like, "Welcome to the neighborhood. See you later." And I was like, okay. So I just dumped my beer out, and I was just like, I was totally distraught. And like, I've never been treated like that. Like, I left the salad for them. It was like probably a $40 salad. I used all the really nice Italian cut meats and like all the...
This let me know she's much nicer than most. I'm not leaving a $50 salad at someone's house that was nasty to me. It's just not happening.
Vegetables from my yard. I just wanted to make a good impression. And like, this is why you don't make friends in your 30s, because like, people are so nasty. And like, I literally didn't mean to intrude. I thought I was I feel absolutely horrible because I ruined my kid's 4th of July. And like, I feel like that was so unwarranted. I feel like it was just so nasty the way I was treated, and the way that they just kind of ganked, like a bunch of strangers just like was standing on the porch looking at me like I was like this horrible piece of shit. Welcome to the neighborhood. See you later. Fuck you. Like, that hurt. I'm like shaking right now. I'm thinking shaking. I don't even know. the mother felt so bad. She was like, please, she's like, just follow me down to the driveway. And like, I took her kid with me because the kid wanted to come with me and was like, I'm not staying here. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I couldn't stop apologizing. And her mother, the kid's grandmother, came with her down, and they were like, just follow us down to the house. They gave me a whole garbage bag full of freaking fireworks and were like, I'm so sorry. I can't believe you were treated like that. Like, I told them I was like just a deer caught headlight. I didn't even know how to react. And I was like, you don't have to give me fireworks. And she's like, I can't believe you were treated like that. Oh, people are so nasty.
The owner of the house, her name Stasia, basically came out and said they didn't know she was coming.
Have to, need to, or want to. I am not a mean person. My husband is not a mean person. We are not mean people. Neither is my mother-in-law. We simply did not know who this person was that come into our house unannounced to not a party. Let's clarify. This was not a party. This was a get-together of people who knew each other, okay?
So after the homeowner claimed she didn't know her, or that she was invited, the pasta lady gets on the phone with the lady who invited her, who said this.
I was setting down food and I was chatting. Like, I didn't know that I'm not some party crasher who's coming to rob your house.
Exactly. And I even told them before you showed up, I showed Stasia the food you were bringing. So they knew that my kid and my kid's parents, my kid's friends' parents were coming. And then, because me and Mom, we talked a lot about this last night. And I was like, I understand that I should have said something. It wasn't my house. I should have introduced them. But I am so, I don't know the word, like, such an antisocial person that when I get around people, I don't know how I'm supposed to do things the correct way,
Listen, that's totally acceptable. I understand that. I understand because I'm awkward around people as well. I'm extremely awkward around people I don't know.
That's the word, awkward. Like, I'm socially awkward.
That's nothing. Like, I'm going to tell you again, I don't blame you for it. I blame them. I blame them for the way that they acted because now that I have confirmation that they physically knew I was coming, they even saw the salad that I made before I came. That's even more grounds for this to be unacceptable.
Yes, and I also want to say, like, I'm sorry I called you to vent about this and make it even worse, but when me and Mom were talking, that's the first time me and her had been in that house since they moved in, and it was my grandfather's house, so they knew beforehand that you were coming, and I told Mom, I said, was everyone not in the house when she arrived? Like, they walked by her, we were talking, and then everyone just leaves us in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's wild.
But they knew you were there. They were talking to you, and they that left us in.
Yeah, that's pretty wild. See, and I didn't even know that because I don't know who they were. You know what I mean? Like, it's not my home. And that baffles me that they knew.
If you live outside the US and don't understand why this anti-pasto salad has completely taken over the internet, then let me explain. So last weekend in America, it was the 4th of July, and this creator called Nicole made this video. In this video, she was really upset and she was talking about how she'd just been kicked out of a 4th of July party that she'd been invited to through her son's friend's mum, the one that she brought this gorgeous anti-pasto salad to. Nicole is new to the area as well. She says in her video that she wanted to go to the party to make new friends and meet new people in the neighbourhood. She literally made her own cheese in this anti-pasto salad. She said that she grew the vegetables herself. She made the cheese. It's even sort of presented like an American flag. This video completely blew up and it's currently sitting at nearly 30 million views. And now the internet is going in on the homeowners that hosted the party and kicked Nicole out. The wife posted this video to try and defend herself, but it didn't go down very well, and now it looks like her account's been deleted.
I'm a mean person. My husband is not a mean person. We are not mean people. Neither is my mother-in-law. We simply did not know who this person was that come into our house unannounced to not a party. Let's clarify. This was not a party. This was a get-together of people who knew each other, okay? And just because we didn't know her doesn't mean that she couldn't have stayed and hung out. We just didn't want her in our house, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that.
And this drama has completely snowballed because now apparently the local sheriff is now involved because apparently the mother-in-law is friends with the local sheriff. Nicole even posted today that apparently the local authorities turned up at her house, and there's speculation that this could be an intimidation tactic. And all of this drama, which now has a global reach, all started from this antipasto salad.
So I made an antipasto salad, like this big gorgeous salad, and I asked, is there anything you want me to bring? Thank you so much. I don't know anybody here, like and I get there, honestly never been treated like this before, and I can't like imagine like having a party at your house and treating a guest like this, even if like maybe it was a surprise.
Heart broke when I seen this woman pop up on my For You page. Let me really get up in here and talk to you about what happened, okay? First off, this lady has moved 1,000 miles away and is in a new town, new city, new state, and gets invited by one of her kids' friends' moms to a 4th of July get-together. And it is a get-together, not a party. I tell you, me, my husband's family, my family, anybody that I really know would never dream of treating anybody like that, especially somebody that took their hard-earned money, their time, and built this beautiful dish that they brought to the 4th of July party. Now, no, she went and got all the expensive deli meats for this salad. She grew, do you know how good a homegrown tomato is? Just ask my sister-in-law. She'll tell you both of them. A homegrown tomatoes in this salad, homegrown vegetables, and $40 worth of the best deli meats and cheese she could find to make the salad. She brought the salad with 2 small children, and one of the children is the child of the parent who invited her, who is also at this get-together. First off, the grown man walks by her with a stank face and goes outside and then starts fussing about her being there because he didn't know her. First off, if you are a grown man, why not say something to her? Instead, you got to run outside and run your mouth behind her back to everybody else, try to get everybody else all mad and upset. This is your house. If you felt some type of way, why not pull her to the side and say, hey, who are you? Who invited you? I don't know who you are. Instead of running outside, bitching like a little bitch. Apologized to the lady. Why are we apologizing if you felt you did nothing wrong? People who apologize because they have done something wrong. So if you're apologizing, why are you saying you did nothing wrong? She couldn't be in the house, but she could have stayed outside is what you said. That don't even make no sense. If you're having a get-together and somebody is outside at your house, you're not going to let them come in to use the bathroom? This is the house that we're talking about, by the way. Let me pop it up for you. What they going to steal? Some plywood? Termites eating it? Some old tires? Like, honestly, what they going to steal, baby? This whole situation has got me so fired up. Y'all let me know what you think down below in the comments. Whose side are you on? Who is in the wrong? Who is in the right? Because I'm going to tell you right now, if that would have been my mama, my brother, or my mama, my sister, my auntie, my friend, my anybody, oh, we're going to have to see about it, baby. Because you're not finna treat nobody I care about like that. And to be honest, I don't even know the girl, and I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to ride it dawn for her, okay? You don't treat people like that. You have to be miserable to treat somebody like that. And not just somebody, like, old girl showed up with a dish, a good dish, an expensive dish, a dish that had her love put into it, okay? Y'all ignore her, she's crazy. I can't fathom. Y'all let me know what you think.
Mean person. We are not mean people. Neither is my mother-in-law. We simply did not know who this person was that come into our house unannounced to not a party. Let's clarify. This was not a party. This was a get-together of people who knew each other, okay? And just because we didn't know her doesn't mean that she couldn't have stayed and hung out. We just didn't want her in our house, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. So
she could have stayed, but she couldn't come in the house.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about this story. I have reason to believe they ate this lady's salad.